Yo, what is happening, everyone? Happy Independence Day. July 4th here. Well, the last 15 minutes of it, anyways. Since I'm on the East Coast. But yeah, it is Independence Day, and Wargaming released an American tank shop event and a Win 20 Battles quest in the next 6 days, and you can get the XM66F container, which can get you, potentially with a very low chance, only 5%, the XM66F tank, which has prior only been available directly. I mean, you could always get the tank in like some random everything container, but in terms of actually going for the tank itself, it's only been available in the snow globes for Christmas last year. So this is like the first time you can actually try to get the tank since that time. Since in the shop they do have just the XM66F container itself. And the other kind of event thing that's going on is if you buy bundles, you'll get these star tokens. So like this $10 one gives you 40 of these star tokens, and if you get a whole bunch of them, this is what I don't like about these kinds of events, you can exchange those tokens for other things in the shop. So you can exchange 340 of them for the TS60 guaranteed. You can exchange 300 of them for a random tier 6 all the way up through tier 10 American tanks, but the odds of getting those are not that great. And the other thing you can get is the XM66F containers, but you can also buy the containers directly, which is a first for Wargaming doing this. So this is honestly your best bet of getting the XM66F, but you have to go into it assuming that you'll need to buy 30 of these crates. So you can buy 10 of them for the first 10 crates is going to be 15,000 gold, and then if you want the next 30, then you'll need another 45,000 gold, which is kind of insane to guarantee get the tank. You may get lucky just with 10 crates, but I mean, the snow globe event was honestly better than these crates, but at least with the crates you get other stuff in them. But still, don't buy the crates expecting to get anything unless you have the money budgeted to get 30 crates, which would be a ton of gold. But since this is the first time that the tank has been available since the snow globes, I mean, I could be wrong if I was not playing the game during another time where it was available. I don't think it was. I think this is the first time the containers are available. We obviously have to play the vehicle. I haven't actually played it since the updated calibrated shells versus refined gun. I'm kind of thinking refined gun, just because this is not a total frontline tank. You want to be second, either on the heavy side or the medium side, and you can get to the medium side because of how fast this is. And since you're shooting from a little bit further back, I feel like the refined gun could do really well here. And as you can see below me, we have the tank right here, and it's got very solid armor on the turret. Some people have called it like the tomato because of it's practically all red on the front with the right angles. Now you have to, when you're playing this tank, or if you're fighting the tank, be aware of the weak spots. One of them being here if you have high enough penetration, but obviously if the tank is rotating, that can quickly become red. Another one is right on the sides of the gun. The tricky thing about that though is if you hit the actual turret at all, you're gonna get an instant bounce. One of the consistent weak spots on this tank, but it is difficult to hit unless you're really close range, is this flat part of the armor below this little viewport thing. You can pen that pretty reliably, and the hatches are a decent size as well, but they can be pretty tricky to hit, especially if the tank, when you're facing the tank, if it's hull down. So typically people are going to be aiming for this thing. So if you can, if you're the one driving the tank, try to poke around obstacles showing the left side of your tank's turret, not the right side, because the right side has that weak spot. And the other thing to keep in mind, as I put in my XM66F review, is this giant box in the back, which is basically always pennable by practically any tank that is facing you, since it's only 70 millimeters of armor there and it's not spaced or anything. So yeah. However, this tank is pretty crazy in how much DPM you can get out of it. Looking at the gun here, this DPM, look at this, 3,400, and it's 3,300 with calibrated, which is what I do run on it. Why is the queue so long today? I have supremacy on. I may, since it's been literally 3 minutes. Okay, never mind, we just got into a battle, but so the damage is 410, which is very solid, and at a reload time of, where is that reload time? Well, I'll just look at my screen. 7.4 seconds of reload. It absolutely crushes medium tanks if you can get over there, and it butters through heavy tanks as well. It's just like wherever you want to play this tank, it'll do well. If you find anything that's hull down on either side, you're good to go. And even if there's not something hull down, as long as you put your heavies in front of your tank and then you push when your heavy tanks are pushing, that's like the best thing you can hope for. I'm just going to shoot this bush since nobody's been spotted on the left. Another thing that's really nice about this tank is the reverse speed. It goes 20 kilometers per hour in reverse, which is actually insane. Alright, their XM is the first tank spotted, which is not something I would recommend because, like I mentioned, the XM is better as the second line. Because, I mean, it is, at the end of the day, still a tank destroyer, so you will be focused out and you have less hit points available. Let's just load heat, try to hit the side of that tank. Unfortunate that we missed, but this BZ is still poking us. Well, poking the E4. Not actually great to poke at E4, honestly. These guys are just getting crushed on that side, and our heavies are about to make a push, so I'm gonna go where the push is. This has a semi-oscillating turret, which means it's harder for tanks to circle you, which is great in a tank destroyer. But still, with the lower amount of hit points that the tank has, I feel like it's better suited where there is a push happening. Let's see if we can put a shot into the JG. We do for 308, a bit low with a 410 alpha. I'm actually surprised it went that low. Let's see if we can hit this E100 that's looking at us. Oh, I'm very surprised I missed that second shot. Oh, yeah. Skill issue. Okay, let's try to track him. Okay, we do track him. Maybe a type will track him as well. Awesome, he does. Let me try to put one more shell into him before this JG peeks around. Alright, well JG is not quite looking at us right now, so I'm going to put a quick shell into the E100 again. Here comes the JG coming for us, but he does not quite have the angle on us, so it looks like we are going to win this game. Sweet. Honestly, their whole team coming this way, since they didn't continue to push onto the left side, they kind of just failed because we were able to set up our tanks to watch the bridge. Like crossing on that bridge pretty much never works unless it's early game and you're fast. But it's hard to hold put all your tanks at C side when the other team has all of A. So yeah, easy 2700 damage there. Unfortunate that we missed a couple shots on the E100 there, so just a bummer that we missed those. And as you saw, there was like no problem being able to pen the E100 turret. I just happened to totally miss those shots. Raven is saying needs help getting the T30. What about the T30 is tough? The tank before it. Also, I forgot to put YouTube chat in here. Let me fix that. So now future YouTube chats will be appearing on the screen now. And Top Gun on YouTube was saying you've been watching fireworks for 45 minutes and finally done. Yeah, the XM is such a fun vehicle. Alright, I think these queue times are crazy. Just because there's not, obviously, there's not going to be a lot of people on tonight with all of the festivities going on, but when you've got two little kids, they need to be in bed at a certain time, so yeah, that's kind of what happens. I don't know if I've ever been placed here in two tents right in front of my tank. Like, what is that? That I have to push through it immediately. Alright, we're on a tier 9 matchup. I want to prioritize... Well, there's 3 of these tanks. There's 3 tank destroyers to R2. So I feel like helping heavy side will be beneficial. Yeah, let's see. They've got both. Okay. Their XM is pushing medium side, so we gotta push this side. But I'm worried about a JG just appearing out of nowhere to shoot my tank. We gotta get that tank before our guys. Okay, there's the JG. 372, not terrible, but obviously not great. The Hovey is also behind. Alright, we do get one more shell into the JG, which is good. Almost hit that one. We gotta really help our mediums, because our mediums did not do great there. Maybe I can get a shot into the Hori. No, I'm gonna have to get hull down very soon here. Put one shell into the BC. Oh, he's gonna nail me. Alright, I don't really want to face the medium tanks or the XM. I'm gonna come right up here, put on adrenaline, and try to pressure this WZ as much as possible. Hopefully can clear him out here. Got another bounce, which is great. I'm gonna keep on backing up at this point because of that STB that wants to shoot me. It's 3-on-3 now. I was able to pen him once on his hatch, which is great for us. They do have a bush advantage. I have two heavies. One is very, very low. Oh, another hatch shot into the STB. That's huge. They have an XM as their other tank. Gonna wait for the Kron. Kron first. Why did my chat not go through? There we go. Kron first. I feel like the XM might be in that bush. Oh, he's not in the bush. STB might be in the bush. Alright, he spotted them both, which is really the only thing that I needed to come and help now. Because I didn't want that STB-1 to be over there and then I get circled. Since he's not there, I can come in and help the Kron. Kron is hull down, which is great. Oh, 3 hatch shots into the STB-1. Let's go. That's literally what we needed. Premium. Oh, I'm very surprised that did not pen that. Sweet. Another win in the XM66F. Very nice. Top Gun saying, luckily I'm not married yet. Don't even have a girlfriend. Ooh, look at that. 4,200 damage mastery. Let's go. XM66F. Such an amazing tank. If y'all... And thankfully, everybody does have the opportunity to get one free XM66F crate, which means you have a 5% chance of getting it. So I wish y'all the best of luck to pick up this tank with those 20 wins. But yeah, on the chat, I'd highly recommend marriage. It's one of the best things that's ever happened in my life. And second to that is having kids, and it's just a huge blessing, because it's like, of all the things that, if you think about when people get older and all that, it's like, well, what do you want to leave behind? And it's like, you want to leave behind the best that you can for like your kids, if that's in your life vision to have. So I got in the battle, I got a golden lucky thing. What was next though? The guy who was playing the other XM on the other team? No, it was the JG. But yeah, was able to take out the Def 4 platoon there, hatch sniping that STB-1 those 3 times. That was great. And then our Kron did really good holding against them at the end. Overall, super solid battle. That is the XM66F. I'm actually considering, not this one, I'm considering putting this camo on this tank, because I'm not a huge fan of like just the spacey look, and I love American camos, and I play this tank a fair bit, so I feel like this would just be a cool camo for this tank. I'm pushing 40 on Blitz. Keep on taking, Dave. Gotta go for now. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate it. I had to spend to get guaranteed XM. Oh yeah, to get guaranteed XM, you'd have to buy 30 crates. You would hope that one of those crates has the tank in it. But if you really want the tank, gotta budget out the 30 crates, honestly. And it's pretty funny that I played yesterday. I literally played these two tanks and won both games in them. They're also pretty cool tanks. The Independence T-34 and the HTC tank. And because this is actually Independence Day stream, when I started this stream, I have to play the T-34 1776 again, because that just makes sense. Alrighty, here we go. T-34 1776. Alright, Blitz kit was not loading for a second. If y'all haven't checked it out, blitzkit.app lets you see all of these tanks, and it's quite cool. And because this tank has such a long name, Independence, as part of its tank name, it gets off centered from like every other tank in the game on the Blitz kit app. Now, this thing has solid hold down armor, not really any armor to speak of on the front of the hull, unless you are hold down. So I'm gonna start off this battle off to the side. Ugh. If those sandbags were not there, I would actually be able to use them. Actually hit a shot or two over here. Was he gonna give me a shot? He almost did. Almost did. Alright, I've got a Type 59 trying to circle me. Alright, we get a bounce. This has 515 on the high explosive shells, and so I'm gonna just chase this Type 59, make him use his reverse. Alright, he just tracks me. Might be able to get a... Oh, I don't need a high explosive shell now. Oh, really? I have 400 alpha. Such a low roll. Alright. We do finally clear him out. Let's see if I can hit this SU. Never mind, I don't need to. What? Oh, I hit the Char Future 4 instead of the WZ-120. That's a L. Let's try to put on adrenaline and see if we can land at least one shell into these guys over here. Alright, there we go. 415 alpha. That's much better. I'm going to try to mess up his aim by going behind these sandbags, since I don't really have another option. Okay, he's not actually looking at me for some reason. How did that one bounce? Yikes, I'm getting nailed now. Alright, 2 shots into my tank. Not cool. But I do manage to hit one onto the WZ. Maybe I will get out of here in time. I do. 3, 2. High explosive, maybe? No. I'm gonna get nailed. Yikes. That was honestly a misplay on my part. Now I'm gonna get cleared up by the WZ if I'm not careful. Yeah, that was my fault. Hey, Object 752, what you shooting at? Sweet. AMX being still alive is going to be huge for the end of this battle. As long as our T-34H combat stays alive long enough, I think we can win this out. Go for the other tanks, go for the clears, go for the clears. Yes, clear them. Nice. He's got to get the WZ-111. Come on. Yes. Nice. This is gonna be... We are... Oh, that bounce was huge. Very nice. We should win this now. 2 bounces? What happened? Okay, why did he stop driving? Alright, AMX. Aim your shots. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. AMX will just clear him out himself. There we go. Good stuff. T-34 Independence. Solid tank. We just got some low rolls, which kind of wasted a lot of our time there. And then I made the one bad overpoke onto the WZ and I got hit by the T-34 for a second time. So that was a misplay on my part. If I didn't overpoke that corner, I would have been able to clear the WZ, waited for the T-34 to get cleared up by the AMX, and I could have gotten probably like another 2 shots. Well, 3 shots total for the game. I was too tunnel visioned onto that WZ. Alright, good hold down map, but at the same time a cringe map. We have 3 tank destroyers, which may end up being in our favor, except none of our tank destroyers are set up behind us over here. So, what does that mean for us attacking wise? This just seems to be not a great spot for early game heavies, unless you're over here. Just put a, what? I thought I would have penned through that. And they've got a CC. Let me just see if I can encourage him to not be there. This CC is just gonna clear him out. What? 585, a smasher comes along the side. We are very much losing this side very quickly. I expect the smasher to appear. There he is. I'm very much dead here. If I can't get out of the view range of the CC. I should be able to use my hull armor on this smasher though. Sorry, not hull armor. Turret armor. I just have to hold here and hope my team on the left side does better. They're just taking their sweet old time. K2 is just gonna come and charge me. I'm just gonna have to stay here. What? Why did that shell dip like that? Okay, K2 is now flanking me. See if I can hit this CC, this slowed premium shell, because he's driving downhill, which would mean that lower plate is going to be that much harder to hit with server lag and ping. Well, yeah, obviously our team took C, but with no tank destroyers on the heavy side, their team was able to quickly capitalize on our tanks and just wipe us out. Really unfortunate. Like that smasher would not have been able to just poke around on this side and force me back here if we had even one tank destroyer of our 3 who stayed heavy side. So you can only do so much because you can't totally give up heavy side control, so you just had to hope you could hold before the rest of the team and hope that the rest of your team can clear out the other side. Unfortunate that our team was not able to do that. Perhaps I should have gone to that spot, but I really don't think that would have changed the outcome of the game because their tanks were on heavy side. So anyways, let's try another battle in the 1776. before we go to some different tanks. Obviously, I have to play this tank on July 4th. It's actually technically July 5th for me, but I consider this a July 4th stream since I started it on July 4th. Alright, there was also Supremacy. I wonder if Supremacy had anything to do with the weird things going on that game. With how our team was positioning. Okay, their Stritzbomb is going medium side. One of our mediums has just started moving. We have a heavy tank that has not moved whole game. I'm gonna quick poke this, probably shoot somebody, and back out. Okay, take 3 hits to my tank. That's the problem with this tank. It's very hard to poke stuff unless you are completely hull down. Because your hull is very weak. Do I have any help? Yo, please help. We're just getting surrounded over here because we've got 2 mega campers in the back. Oh, now I'm getting hit by a medium tank. Oh, of course. Guys, since the SMV fired, let me see if I can get a shell into him. Are able to. But we still have their mediums unspotted, so I'm going to stay as close to this wall as possible. Just the problem with that, obviously, is that I won't be able to poke the hill without overexposing my hull. Alright, T92E1 is causing a mega distraction. Oh, but the SMB is looking at us again. I'm a one-shot him, so I can't really poke that too much. Oh, really unfortunate that that missed. Alright, Aryo has finally joined the battle on heavy side. Yes, attack. Oh, SMV, SMV, SMV. I cannot even see because this 57 mecha is right here. Okay, I should hit this Progetto. Oh wow, I am lucky. Come on, y'all, take the shots for me, man. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Alright, yo, do your stuff. Shoot once. Alright. Once that yo got to the heavy side, we were able to clear out those tanks. Very nice. Let's just aim this in for a second. And completely miss. I should have just fired. Oh, high explosive? Oh, what? Guess I hit just on the corner. That's a bummer. Missed out on an extra 400 damage with that shot. Oh well. There we go. A win with all of our tanks staying alive. Go figure. All right. We would have been top on the team if I landed that high explosive shell. Okay. Let us play the T92E1 because I've got a sweet camo. on this tank. Do I go for aiming time? I feel like refined gun for sure on these high alpha mobile tanks, since they can get around the map so fast. They can create more distance, and they kind of have to create that distance with their long shell reload. So waiting for that refined gun to aim in all the way, especially with your heat shells from shooting at those heavy tanks. It's definitely going to be worth it, I feel. Why are we falling back? I'm going to pop my tank right here. Or that shot, exactly. Back out, back out, back out. Now I'm going to poke this, this guy poked me, and because I had the high angle on my tank, I was actually able to get a ricochet, which is one of the crazy things about this tank that you don't really think you have, but you actually do. Alright, I'm gonna make these guys pull way back. We're gonna get some heavy tank support here in a second. What? Where did that why did that shell go so high? Alright, we have a heavy tank here with us now, which is huge. Ugh, but the Badger hits us. I put on adrenaline at the wrong time. Right, I'm gonna try to flank around these guys with the T62A. .575, solid alpha. I'm gonna make this STB run for me. What is the rest of our team on the other side doing, though? Like, for real? I guess I should not have gone on that side of the hill. I should have known that the STB-1 would have been back there. But I mean, like, what is going on? If this Foch were with our team, that would be much better. However, we still are up a tank. It's just the Type 68 is very low. At least the XM is there for somewhat of a support. Dude, has hit the STB who's right in front of you, man. Too late. Too late, man. Alright, well, this is going to be... Looks like this is going to be a win. Our Hori and VZ just have to make it over here before this Type 68 and XM die. And we'll be okay. Alright, one tank down. Foch, come on. Gotta clutch this here. There we go. XM, you don't need to back up for the STB. Well, it worked out, but now he's going to get hit by the other tanks. Alright, good stuff. We'll play the 92 E1 again. It wasn't like the craziest battle for us. And I do like the tank. I feel like I could get another good battle. Props to our Hori for clearing out 4 tanks there. Got that early damage out, which was nice. It just I got hit by the Badger when I didn't want to / expect to, and then I had the STB who wasn't spotted, so I should not have pulled around to that side. Alright, they've got a Caro, a Grill, Hori, a Leopard 1, Sheridan, Progetto C50. I feel like that means, for me at least, I'm gonna try to get an early shot out by traveling way over here. and looking at people poking this ridge from here. Just like that. Boom. First shell out. Now I'm going to completely change my position because I do not want to be targeted. Here's a Sheridan in the back. No, why did that shell miss? I even have refined gun, man. Maybe the vertical stabs is better. Oh, if I hit that Sheridan, that would have been great for our team. Our FV is actually alive. Is that WZ going to give me shots? No, but this Hori might. That was a long shot. Pun intended. Team is falling apart over there. Hopefully I can get a shot. Let's load heat.
Nice shot.
Just to help with that pen on the WZ. We need some more shots on that WZ if possible, but I feel like I'm gonna run into like a Caro or something. Hey, we did. Let's get the Caros, shall we? It would be a good thing for us. What would not be a good thing for us is getting hit by the Sheridan. But I spotted the Sheridan, which is great, and maybe we can get a clear on him. Oh. Let's run around this way and just clear the Caro. Now we'll dip low to avoid the Sheridan. Let's load another high explosive shell. Yikes, who is over here now?
They killed our driver. We're covering this position, but not very well.
Okay, I need some help here now, team. With this here Sheridan and this grill. This grill do be trying to get me. How did I miss that? Time for me to get the Leo instead. I'm just been keeping these two guys busy over here. Hello, grill. They all want to hit me. It's crazy. Alright, now I'm not the first one spotted. 299? I'm getting scammed by this tank's gun, man. Let's drive forward. Oh, wow.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
Alright, 686. Much better. I might die here, though. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. The Sheridan is still cooking over there. Alright, thank you, 183, for finally appearing.
Vehicle destroyed.
We better not lose this. It's just this guy and the Sheridan. Ugh. There goes the 183. He's gonna die to this grill because he's gonna just YOLO into it. Ay ay ay, team! This is ridiculous. Get the Sheridan, man. Oh, this guy doesn't have a camo. Nice. Oh. Something tells me we are gonna lose this game because the Sheridan's gonna go around the T-57, load high explosive, and just clear it out. WZ is gonna just pop into a weird spot. Yeah. Come on, T-57 Heavy. You had to have seen that coming. Oh wow, we are so fortunate. Shoot! Oh man, we got so lucky there, honestly, that the T-57 Heavy did not get cleared. Because if the T-57 Heavy did get cleared, the Sheridan would have just stopped and turned around, and then would have been game over. Wow. 2 games where we just were able to squeak out a win. Alright, another tank we have to drive is the T-40... Oh, sorry, not T-40. The T-95. How could I even mess that up? Boom. T-95. Let's go. Okay, they've got a Caro 4005, Object 260, an E4 VK72, a T-54, and a T-95 themselves. Okay, hopefully the Rhino is taking the position that I think he is. He is. Good. IS-7 is kind of taking the spot where I was hoping to go. Maybe I will just stay right here in this bush initially. I wanted that truck gone. It's still kind of in my way. There's the E4. Our Object 268 went down low, so somebody may try to poke. Okay, let's try to hit this T-95 hatch here. RNG decided no, even though I aimed completely all the way in. At least our IS-7 nailed his shot, and the T-95 is getting lit up. Time for me to take this bridge area, because I'm low enough for that. Oh, I can't even drive up that? That's a bummer. Alright, time to use our super speed boost, because we have to hurry up over here while these tanks are... I knew that was going to be a rough shot because the car was in the way. I had to just guess where his lower plate was. I didn't even contribute to that battle over there. There's the Caro. What's he doing poking up here? Should have snapped that sooner. Let's try to just get a high explosive shell or something into this guy. That would be awesome. He's not showing me any side that's useful or high explosive, so. Alright, team. Took us way too long to clear that Caro, honestly. Just gotta try to help our IS-7. Alright, they are all 3 on this side. Alright, I almost have super speed boost again, so let's use that right here. I guess we're going for the VK. My 644. Back up. Going for the tier 10 tank, so sweet. We get a ricochet. We pen our shell, which is great for us. T-54 is on. Probably I can clear him with a high explosive anywhere I shoot on the turret. Alright, he bounces us again. Let's just try to use our high explosive. There we go. Now he's done. T95 is such a good tank in pubs. I'm just gonna go up high. I think that's my best bet to trying to get another shell out this game. We end off with the clear. Nice. And Junkbot Gamer 2 just got 10,000 gold for free. Wow, very nice. That's crazy. Alright folks, well, to end off the night, I will play in the M60. Because I think, oh, also, I guess I got, what do I have? 4, yeah, 4 masteries now. Just need one more for the last orb snow globe thing, whatever that is. It's not a snow globe, but let's switch to that. I think I'm happy with the rest of these. Is refined gun the thing to do? Well, I feel like with M60 and its reload, it would be a good tank to play. Oh, and I've been forgetting to change the tank over here. M60, here we go. These cheeks here look a lot bigger on this than they do when you're actually playing the game, because you're like usually pretty far zoomed out, so when people do try to shoot you there, they often end up ricocheting. Alright, this would be interesting battle depending on, well, we have a mouse at JG100. I wonder if they're gonna go left. We need the Chieftain Mark 6 to wake up. They've only got one, so they're for sure gonna be over here. Oh, I should have looked that way. It's annoying that he was able to hit those shells. Dude, just back out. We don't have our team here. Yeah, back out. We do not have our heavies here or the TD here yet. And this bat chat is just giving our tanks some pain. Let's try to get a shell into this K91 at least. Our Jag died already? Who else died? From our Leopard PTA, who I specifically said to not go this way when we were... Okay, now we've lost 3 tanks. Maybe we'll get one more out of this guy. Nice. Bat chat is still pulling up here. Interesting. Maybe he has help. Alright, track him. Chieftain is alive, which is huge for us. Mouse is holding well over there. I'm gonna try to move to this position. Spot out some of their TDs. Track this guy. Ouch. Our JG is now dead too. Yeah. Put a shell into him. Bat chat may give us a shell here. Oh no! I messed that up. have to track this guy.
Sentry shot. Fuel tank hit. The truck is damaged. They're hit. We're done for.
That was really bad by our team. Our guys died instantly. Our guys died instantly. Oh man. Yikes. Mouse just got destroyed. Alright, we can do better than that in the M60. I mean, I feel like we played how we needed to. I mean, we got 3.1k damage and we got 2 donuts on our team. And one guy who did 200 damage, the Leopard PTA, who instant deleted his tank, and our JG who got 1 shot in. Like, y'all. As soon as that map loaded, I'm like, let's see. We have 2 183s this game, and they have 2 183s? What is this game? 4 183s in one battle.
Time to roll out.
I do not feel confident about going with any of my teams coming this way, so we're gonna do a quick cap of B. And then I'm gonna go with the 183 and the Rhino toward D. And then we're just gonna hold. Our 183 is getting destroyed already. Both of our 183s. Man.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Our 183 threw his tank away. Here is the Sheridan.
We hit them hard.
At least we have 3 bases. Just hold, don't push. We literally have bases. E5 should give me a shot there.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Why is our Rhino doing this?
It could break any minute. Enemy armor is damaged. That one didn't go through.
Our teams are just the worst, y'all. We have 3 bases. Oh, if we can clear this ISM, that would be mega great. Oh no, silly bush thing. All right.
Finish him off. Punched right through their armor. They're hit.
I'm the only guy who did practically anything in this battle. And my gun didn't fire at the end. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, and thanks for... Top Gun said thanks for the stream. Thanks for checking in. Wow, 2 terrible games in the M60. As team of... Because I got 2 donuts both times. I do not understand. Alright, it's probably impossible for us to get a team like that for a 3rd game. But obviously, if this is a loss, we are done regardless. Last game, for real. Right, they've got a KPZ, Object 268, a Rhino 26, T62A, Piranha E1.
Let's get this show on the road.
We are doing we are doing a lot to help our team right now.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. Our ammunition rack
Where's the
is
E100 shooting this Rhino, man?
damaged. We've lost accuracy.
Ay, ay, ay.
Penetration. We're immobilized. We've hit them hard. Track repair. Drive on.
How is our team not doing anything over here? Now I'm getting rushed by a 268.
Enemy is hit. Nice shot. Penetration. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Track fixed. Enemy
Wow.
vehicle destroyed.
Wow, what is happening? Alright, I need to get out of here. Out of the low area. Can we actually win this game? Or is our team that bad?
Enemy is hit. We got him. Enemy destroyed.
This is so cringe.
It bounced off.
So cringe, team. We had this side. Team was just not pushing. Okay. 3 losses in the M60, but 3 top damage on the team. I mean, we got 4,900 damage, so another donut on our team. And Amex 50B, literal heavy tank with 4 shells, gets 1 shot out. Like, y'all. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Happy Independence Day. And I hope the matchmaker gives you better teams than I just had in these last 3 games. But yeah, you can never expect things from a random matchmaker other than for you to personally do your best that you can. Alright all, until next time, have a good one. Take care.